My name is Hashim Sarkis. I'm an architect from Beirut, currently living in Boston, where I am the Dean of the School of Architecture at MIT, and I'm also the curator of the 17th Architecture Biennale. I'm very moved by the energy that all the participants put into making this happen, the Biennale as well, and the trust that everybody gave and the strong belief that they showed in architecture and the need for us to come here and talk and show and discuss and debate. I think there are very interesting immediate impact that the pandemic has had on the preparation of the Biennale. In part, the postponement led to open discussions among the participants about practical things, thematic things, but also how do we respond collectively to a crisis like this. But then it also led to starting to share ideas about how it is more effective to ship from this port versus that, using local support rather than shipping everything, collaborating in order to improve on the installations both ways. It also led to a very different logistical approach to how projects get assembled, relying a lot on digital transfer rather than physical transfer. Hopefully it will show that we have reduced our carbon footprint as an exhibition, and hopefully that model will stay. From the beginning, as we started selecting projects and in discussion with the curatorial team, but also with the Biennale team, I felt like it was important for us not to make it monochrome in terms of where the architectural project is at. Meaning, not everything should have been built, not everything should be research, not everything should be speculative, but to show that architecture has a way to contribute and communicate across all these different levels of what a project is. There's something that is common across all, which is they are projects, they are proposals, they are architects stepping forward and saying, what if it could be this way? But some do it through research, some do it through hypothetical, visionary projects, some do it through prototypes that have been put together but not tested, and others do it through projects that have been deployed and proven to be very successful one way or the other. The problems that are being put in front of us at our doorsteps are becoming more and more complex, more and more inclusive of a variety of disciplines and also communities and levels of engagement. Instead of withdrawing into a space where we say design is only about these attributes, we should allow ourselves to take on the rest, because our role and our advocacy and our agency as architects will only get stronger if we're able to master the complexity of the project. If design is not about synthesis, it is compromised in its capacity to change the world. I hope they will walk out hopeful. I hope that they will see in the projects an optimism that is realizable, that is responsible, but also sometimes that allows them to not just walk away by learning a lesson, but being able to position themselves within a dialogue between 2 or 3 projects and themselves formulate their opinion, their own positions vis-à-vis how will we live together.